Good morning and welcome to Good Day Dakota. I'm Josh Meny. Thank you for waking up with us on this Wednesday morning. Leading local, 2 Native American tribes are suing North Dakota over redrawn political maps. Both the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa and the Spirit Lake Tribe have filed a lawsuit saying there were violations of the Voting Rights Act, and the new legislative map dilutes tribal members' voting strength. The North Dakota legislature approved the new map in November. It subdivides districts 4 and 9, which encompass the Fort Berthold and Turtle Mountain reservations, respectively. Turtle Mountain argues the split house districts, quote, packs and cracks tribal members into a single house district on its reservation, diluting their vote in the process. North Dakota has a new attorney general. Tuesday, the governor appointed former U.S. Attorney and Lieutenant Governor Drew Wrigley to serve out the remainder of Wayne Stenjum's term following Stenjum's death on January 28th. The 4-year term will end on December 31st, and Wrigley will take the oath of office this morning at the Capitol. Wrigley was born in Bismarck and grew up in Fargo. He served as North Dakota's U.S. Attorney from 2001 to 2009 and again from 2019 to 2021. He was also Lieutenant Governor for 6 years under then Governor Jack Dalrymple. It's the Attorney General's job to represent the state in all legal matters. The office also enforces the state's open meetings and records laws and issues opinions in response to public complaints. More details have been released after 2,800 pounds of marijuana were seized at the Pembina port of entry last year. Newly unsealed court documents show 100 cardboard boxes containing large vacuum-sealed plastic bags of marijuana were discovered after an X-ray machine found what's being called a large anomaly inside a trailer. Documents say 2 drivers in the truck told officials they were hauling candies. However, paperwork showed the drivers were supposed to be hauling straw for bedding, and their destination was Cicero, Illinois. The truck drivers told investigators they were not aware marijuana was in the trailer because the trailer was sealed when they picked it up near Winnipeg in Manitoba. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, we have some tips to make for a smooth process. State Tax Commissioner Brian Crocius says that filing as early as possible is best because if there's a mistake, it's detected and can be taken care of right away. He also says filing electronically speeds up the process and helps reduce the risk of fraud. Crocius says due to a bill passed in November related to a tax credit, individuals will receive $350 for a single filing, and joint filers will receive up to a $700 credit. This application can be found on the state's website. And remember, the deadline this year is back to April 18th.
The one thing this year I think people should keep in mind when they're filing, the last 2 tax seasons, there was an extension because of COVID. I don't know that there will be an extension this year. We don't anticipate that there will be. So the April 18th date should be treated as a firm date.
The IRS has said that there may be a slight delay on returns, but as far as the state is concerned, they have been proactive and everything should go as scheduled. If you are receiving a refund, it will take about 30 days from the time you file. Crocius went on to say that some of the most common mistakes can be avoided by simply double-checking your information.
I think the most common mistake is just not verifying the information. And again, it involves making sure that the information on your return matches up with your W-2.
Crocius says in the past, North Dakotans have run into direct deposit issues, so it's important to make sure all your banking information is correct. Bismarck Parking Authority is placing one of its parking lots on the market for use in another capacity. The Parking Authority owns this parking lot located on Thayer Avenue, which has 63 available spaces to park. During a Tuesday night meeting, city commissioners sought a request for approval, and based on interest, commissioners will determine how to move forward. If sold to a developer, the developer would then be responsible for replacing the parking spaces, helping prevent a parking shortage. KX News spoke with the Parking Authority chairperson, who says it could be another economic development for the city. Future developments for the space could include a high-rise apartment complex or a mixed-use building with commercial space.
We're hearing that there's interest, and if you're going to put a multi-story building on that site, it's going to take a site that's paying almost zero in property taxes right now, put it on the tax rolls, bring more people into the district to spend more money on goods and services.
Christensen says anytime a parking space is removed, they look for other locations to make up the room that was lost. There's still plenty of news and weather ahead on Good Day Dakota, including 2 local grandparents will be paying close attention to the winter games on Friday. We'll tell you why coming up next. And meteorologist Amber Wheeler will tell us about a little spike in the temperature on Thursday, but there's a wintry mix before that. That's in your full forecast in just a bit. Watch